Welcome to Hello Downtown, a podcast by Downtown Sioux Falls.
This is Hello Downtown, the podcast where we explore the people, the places, and the pulse of our city's core. I'm your host, Brandon Hansen, and every episode we dive into the stories shaping life in the heart of Sioux Falls. So whether you're downtown every day or just downtown at heart, let's jump in. We're switching things up a bit for this week's episode with Downtown Sioux Falls Inc.'s annual meeting happening this week. We're looking forward to connecting with many of you in person. Thanks in advance if you have purchased your tickets already. That said, I want to give you a closer look into one of the most important parts of our organization, the Ambassador Program. We've been referring to it as our flagship program, and for good reason. The community has just fallen in love with this, and I sat down with our lead ambassador, Brian, for a conversation about the work, the heart, and the pride that goes into wearing that red uniform every day and cleaning up downtown. Our ambassador team represents nearly a third of our organization operationally, but more importantly, they've become a beloved and trusted presence throughout downtown. I think you'll come away with an even deeper appreciation for the people behind the scenes and the passion they bring to this work. Next week, we're going to be joined by Paul Tenhaken for a conversation reflecting on his time as mayor and exploring the realities, challenges, and responsibilities that come with public service. We are approaching June 2nd as well, the voting day to elect a new mayor and many other elected positions. Please get out and vote and do your civic duty. Also, our Open Streets events are happening every first Friday through August, and you won't want to miss them. You can find event details and the full schedule at dtsf.com/events. And finally, if you haven't already, hit subscribe. This podcast is one of the ways we stay connected with our community, celebrate the people shaping downtown, and keep these conversations going week after week. Your support means the world. Thank you. Today on Hello Downtown, we are joined by Brian Gochal, one of our ambassadors. In fact, our lead ambassador.
Hello.
Hello. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Brian. I am...
Covered that.
Oh, that's true. I am older than 60 years.
Okay.
I'm from New York and New Jersey.
That's right. You're a big foodie.
I'm a big foodie.
Yeah, you go back to New Jersey just for clam chowder. There's a weird dish you went back for. It was this like spaghetti
and clam sauce.
Yeah.
Sweet, delicious.
I've never heard of that.
Spaghetti and white clam sauce. It's like a staple.
Yeah. And your favorite drink in downtown is a tight espresso.
Is a tight espresso. That's exactly right.
Yeah. You got a favorite place in downtown that you like to get that espresso from?
I guess it's going to have to be the Breaks.
Okay.
Yeah. They pour a really mean espresso.
There you go.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. That's awesome. Yeah. What else do people know about you? I mean, most people know about our ambassador program, so they kind of get that side of you, but
I've got a 23-year-old daughter who just graduated from college. It made me really, really happy. Got her undergraduate degree. So that made me happy. And she works downtown at MB.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? And that's about it.
Awesome.
I'm an excited
open
guest.
book. Yeah. Oh, you're so funny. Well, I know you're also part of Vishnu.
Oh, Vishnu Bunny. Yeah. I do part-time work at Vishnu Bunny. I kind of help keep that going.
Guy.
Really into fostering cats and stuff like that. Well, not fostering them, but getting them adopted.
Why cats?
Cats are cool. Cats.
Enough said.
Cats are cooler than dogs, in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm a cat person.
We just lost
half of our people.
Bunch of subscribers. Yeah.
Or we engage them because now they're going to send in letters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Idiots.
We're getting them to talk at least. That's good. Yeah. Well, let's just start with the basics, just in case somebody doesn't know what the ambassador program is. What does a typical day look like for you?
So a typical day for an ambassador is going to be going out, and it's anything from as simple as cleaning up a mess that you see on the corner to helping people find out where the restaurant that they're trying to get to is. We do that. We help people that are unhomed find someplace else to be. You know what I mean? They're out there and they're looking for some help. So we help them when we can. And we put up Christmas lights. We do all the seasonal decor, and we do all the greenery downtown.
Yeah. Yeah. Outside every day.
Every day. All day.
Doing everything from cleaning to power washing to.
Yep. Oh, my favorite, power washing. Yep.
Yeah. You're being serious?
Yeah. Power washing is my favorite.
Okay. Why?
Because the sidewalks get incredibly clean. It's amazing.
Just
the satisfaction of cleaning those sidewalks.
We'll need to create our own little YouTube shorts.
Oh, you should.
Those go millions on
pretty
the views.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Well, I think it's pretty clear that the community has just, in the last at least 12 months, really rallied around this program. I think I get calls every day about you guys, just how incredible you are. I know, it's noon right now when we're talking, and I've had 4 meetings today already, and every one of them, you guys have been the topic of conversation.
Wow.
Which is incredible. And it's always just such positive stuff. And just, I think we in particular hear it and see it from out of towners who don't have this sort of program somewhere else. But I think it's also important to have the right people.
I think people come to the downtown area and are amazed at how clean it is. There's a lot of perceptions about, quote unquote, the big city from people that are maybe from smaller surrounding communities. And they come here and they find that it's pretty darn clean, pretty darn safe, it's engaging.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And you guys, we have right now, it's a little different because it's the peak season, but we have 9 people on staff.
Right.
You guys are very unique and you have such a strong culture. Can you talk a little bit about what it's like to be just on the team and not to do the work, but to like the relationships with the other people that call themselves ambassadors?
Well, the thing that, as I said, I'm pretty old. I've had a few jobs in my life. And the one thing I notice about this is that there's this group pride that exists among us. We're all at an age where we're not young kids anymore, and we understand what we're doing and we understand the impact we're having. And we actually take pride in our job, like pretty serious pride in our job. We help each other out. We basically don't let each other down. We've got each other's backs all the time. Yeah. And you can tell with how clean things are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's not that you just absolutely love emptying trash cans. No. You're just so proud.
Yeah.
About what you get to produce.
I have been a part of the downtown area. I lived downtown. I've worked downtown, played downtown. So I've been doing this in one way or another for quite a long time. And it's never looked this nice.
Yeah.
It truly has never looked this nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible. So you're doing a lot of different roles, obviously: hospitality, safety, outreach, beautification. We just listed a whole bunch of them before this. What part of the job do you find yourself doing the most of? Just tidying up.
There's just the once you get it to where you like it, if you look outside and you see that it's clean and things are beautified the way you beautified things are new word. Things are the way you like it. It's easy to stay on top of it and keep it that way.
Yeah.
It's like telling the kid to keep his room clean. Getting it clean was a hard thing. Now that you have it clean, just keep it clean. And that's something I think we're very good at.
Yeah, just that regular maintenance. Absolutely. Yeah. Have you? I don't know if we've even gotten the stats over to you yet, but in 2025, you guys had removed 247,000 pounds of trash from downtown. How does that make you feel?
See, that's just incredible to me.
And that's generally with 5 people.
5 people.
There's a couple more in the summer, but it really leans more toward engaging with a lot more visitors.
Right.
There's more outreach with people who are unhoused, and so that's like the core 5 people.
That's amazing to me. We've picked up that much garbage.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it goes deeper. It's one that really just gives me nightmares. About 18,000 pounds of pet or human waste.
Yeah. Pet or human waste.
We don't delineate between the two. We don't really want to know. And it's, but it's part of it. And I think it's just, impressive. And I think it could be really easy to miss that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just shut the whole program down tomorrow. And like 3 days later, you're going to start to feel it.
Oh, absolutely. Just the garbage cans that we empty on the regular. If we didn't do that, 3 days. 3 days about what you got before they're overflowing.
Yeah, we get asked a lot. Are these volunteers? Are they city employees? Right. And so we've really we decked y'all out in bright red and put the logo and the phone number on every possible thing, just so people understand that you're nonprofit employees and you're part of this team. You're part of Burger Battle just as much as I am, and I think it's just been really cool to see how the community's latched on to you guys.
Agreed. Yeah, we get calls from the community, from different people reaching out, asking for our help. And I think it's really neat that you've got a business owner who maybe didn't have someone to call before, and now they do. They have a person that they can call. Someone's going to answer the phone. At least hear them and hear what their concern is, and we'll respond and go help.
What are you generally getting calls about?
Generally, it's going to be unruly people in their building, unruly people out front, just people that are not there to shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're there to cause a problem.
Yeah. I really also have appreciated too, just as I'm relatively new to the company still. I mean, it's been a year or so. 2 now, actually. It went really fast. But just getting to know and watch you guys interact with folks who are just in tougher situations or dealing with mental health or addiction issues. Just the human approach to it. It's really incredible how many names you guys know and how they look out for you too on the street.
Well, if you take a look at the way it was before we came along, the only person they could call, the shop owner, was the cops.
Yeah.
And that's not helpful to anyone. They don't want to call the cops. The cops would rather not have to come down and take care of an unruly person. If we can step into the middle and solve that problem and just, get on their level and say, hey, I understand you don't want to be here, but you can't be here. And a lot of times, most of the time, they're okay with that. The unruly person calms down and they go along their way, and the shop owner goes back to doing what they're doing, and no one ever called the police. So that's pretty cool.
It is cool. Yeah. It frees up those city services so some other neighborhood could have them.
Yep.
The police officer can be taking care of something more urgent.
Right.
The business owner gets a way quicker response time.
Yes.
You're here 7 days a week. Almost 12, not you personally, but you do get days off. We do give Brian days off, to be clear. But almost 12 hours a day. So we just have coverage all the time.
Right.
And so typically, your response time can be 30 seconds.
Yes. Was yesterday. We got a call yesterday, and we were lucky enough to be close enough that we were able to respond, go into the store, again, meet the gentleman on his level and understand that he was having some problems and help him realize that they weren't going to be solved inside the toy store.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you all have, not all, a lot of you have tattoos and ponytails. Is that a job requirement?
I do not have a ponytail.
You don't. Yeah.
Ponytails or tattoos, one or the other, it seems like.
Yeah. You have to have one or the other, then you can work for us. That's so good. That's great. Do you have any stories that have been impactful to you over maybe the past couple of months that people would maybe be surprised by, that I didn't realize that that's impactful or that's part of the ambassador program? I think the outreach stuff in particular, it's actually not listed in our scope of services.
Right.
We're a clean and green team, but we just generally get involved in outreach because we're there.
Because we're there at their level when they're there. To me, the one that is going to stand out is just what happened yesterday. I'm sorry, I've mentioned it before.
You got stuff going on. You got work going on. It's okay.
Sorry about
that. This is real life.
So that's our radio. We've got many different ways to get in communication with each other. Those are the walkie-talkies that we use. It's just a quick way for us to, hey, where you at?
Yeah.
So I was talking about how yesterday we were called down to a business that needed our help because they had a person that was in there. When we got in there and actually started talking to him, you could see he wasn't drunk. He wasn't intoxicated in any way. He was in some dire need. He was not doing well, and he popped into the first place he could make human contact. What it was. So we were able to get him out of the store, settle him down, and let him vent. And sometimes I think that's half the battle, is just letting him vent. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the story ends great. The story ends with him calm down, walking off, seemingly under control of his own speed, if you will. The business owner's happy. They're back to doing what they're doing, and no one called the police.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I've heard countless stories of that. You know, I get to spend a lot of time with Martin and a couple of the other guys as well on the street. But, you know, I've heard some pretty impactful stories of the work you guys are just kind of walking into and finding, especially in the colder months when, you know, you might be finding someone who's fallen asleep outside and it's -20 out. Like,
yep.
We are not interested in having anyone pass away in downtown. And, you know, you're often in those situations as well. It's so much deeper and harder emotionally, I think, than cleaning green. You know,
right. You come upon a person who is unhomed, hasn't an ability or desire to go to a shelter, and they're asleep on the ground under a bridge. I mean, that's the picture you paint. They're asleep on the ground under a bridge. And just to go down there and you rouse them, and their first thought is, you know, oh, I'm going to be harassed here. And that's not what we're doing at all. It's truly a wellness check. And once they find out, are you okay? I'm asking, are you okay? I'm not booting them out. I'm not yelling at them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the police. There's this instant reduction in stress. They're not afraid to talk to me all of a sudden.
Right.
You know what I mean? And more often than not, we can get them up and get them moving, because you can't, when it's 20 degrees below zero, sleep on the ground outside. You just can't.
You just can't.
You know what I mean? You can't. So hopefully we've helped out a few times that way.
You for sure have. Absolutely. When you think about those experiences and just some of the memories of, I mean, you've been with us for 2 years, 4 years now. Oh my gosh,
I think.
Gosh, it's going so fast.
I know.
Do you have a favorite part of the job? What gets you energized, you know, when you're coming back from your weekend?
So what gets me energized is, I hate to say it's power washing. It's just such, we have this machine that looks like a floor waxer.
Yeah.
And it actually power washes the sidewalk.
Oh, the circular scrubber thing.
It does the whole sidewalk. And we did it last year, started at 12th Street, came down to 6th Street on Phillips. That's what we were able to get accomplished. And now we're ready to go back and start over and do it again. Me and David, who did it last year, are like, yeah, let us back at that.
We got this. Yeah.
We got this.
Exactly. Put me in, coach.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. Yeah. And I know you guys are power washing every inch of downtown, not the street, but the sidewalks.
All the sidewalks. Yep.
Each year.
Yep. That is the
which
idea.
I think people are surprised by. And, you know, again, like, so I moved away to LA and New York in my former life. And then I came back and I was just like, my eyes were blinded by the sidewalks here. Yeah. It's just crazy. We had some consultants out last year that actually like kind of audited the ambassador program and just pointed out like areas of success and areas of opportunity. Their comments, they're from California. They said, I'm almost uncomfortable with how clean it is. I was considering licking the ground, which is pretty incredible to have these like people who have an ambassador program of 200.
Right.
Say that.
Yep.
And they said it's not a small district. It's not a small area to work in. I mean, your guys are covering a significant amount of work with just a few people.
And we're getting it done.
And you're getting it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. So
thank you.
You guys do a lot of other things too. You support our events as well. You participate in the Parade of Lights and, you know, there's always cleanup after those kind of events, but also set up and heavy lifting.
Right.
We're just super glad to have you guys as part of this organization and team. It's one of the three legs of the stool, if you will, for this organization. And I would even go as far as to call it the flagship program of DTSF. So people can call you, as you've already mentioned, if they need help with anything. And again, those lists of services include anything from if it needs clean, if it has something to do with landscaping to an extent, if there's graffiti to remove, if there's someone who is on the street and they're maybe panhandling, or they're just, they need help and they don't know where to go, they can call the ambassadors.
Absolutely.
And we have dedicated cell phones for you guys. We have this fancy new app that can dispatch tasks from anywhere.
Yep.
That number is 605-850-4974. And they can text you even. They can send photos of what they're talking about.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you guys for what you do. And just glad to be able to offer this for the community.
Well, thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Anything we missed?
No, I think you hit it pretty good. We're always here. The only way this works is if you reach out to us. So we can do all the cleaning that we can, but if there's something that we don't see, we need the public to help us do our job.
That's a good point. Yeah. The public and the business owners are really the eyes and ears.
Yep.
Happy to do it. It's already paid for.
Right.
We're here every day.
Right.
Call us.
Yep.
This is Hello Downtown.